Hi friends, hope you are preparing very well, and this is my another video for Selenium interview questions. If you're learning Selenium, so this is a really important question for you, so you have to prepare it, and I'll tell you how to prepare it. Like I have gone to one of the interview, I guess 1 year back. So this question, I have remembered that from the Selenium, he asked me this question, and yes, to my one of my friend also, those who went for Selenium, this is the surely question they'll ask you. The thing is, guys, if you are 1 year or 2 years experience, this is mainly for 1 year or 2 years. I don't have any video for 3 or 4 years experience. This is only for 1 or 2 years experience people, and these are the interview questions, which is the real-time based questions, which my friends and colleagues are going through. So I'll ask them the questions, and I'll prepare the video accordingly with effective answers, so how you can give the answer and how you can crack those interviews. This is it. So this is mainly for script on login page, because you have n number of web-based application in which you have to log in. So you have to use the credential, and you have to write. So simply, if you're going for 1 year, 2 year experience, they don't have much questions to ask. So you can tell also, like, I'll mainly work on login script for an application. For my application, I have preparing the script, so in which I have using various kind of various frameworks called data driven framework. Okay. And on that I have implemented test engine. So in that way, you might have, I'm not going to data driven or test engine, but yes, you can say like this, so that okay. And if you're not saying, also if you're going for 1 or 2 years, they definitely ask you this question, that write a script on login a page, or login any page, or anything. So it's a very basic script, so that every interviewer may ask you, because they don't have much thing. So if you can also say this, right? If you really want to, you can say it, because many interview based on your answers, right? If he'll ask you what you know and all, so you can tell it, like, I know these things, I have done this thing, so he'll ask you question on that. So if you the matter of the fact is, if you explain it really wisely, you can get the job. If not, then you may lose the job. So it's okay. We have to be positive that we can get the job. We'll get the job. So we only get the job. That is the, you know we only get the job. It's not like, but yes, I can get the job, and I have all the abilities. I have prepared well, and yes, I believe in myself that I will crack the job. So, um, you know, um, stop wasting time. Let's go through the steps, and okay. Okay, then this is our script for login page. So we have public test class. So I have created a text class. I'm not using this Eclipse as of now, because it's a script only. It's a one page script, so I have copy pasted in this, so it's okay. So okay. So what I really want you to guys is, writing on a Eclipse. It's really easy, because you have control space. You'll get the tooltip over there. You'll just enter. It will come. Okay. But here, at the time of interview, you have to write with pen and paper. So better you'll prepare with, writing it in your copy, or in your some paper, so that you can get your mistakes what you're doing it, because then you will not have any suggestion over there. So I suggest you to write it on the, just prepare it, practice it in a paper, or prepare it in a paper, copy and a paper, so that you can able to crack the interview. So why this login page? Because see, you're 1 or 2 year experience, right? So if you're going for the interview, they don't have much questions to ask. So uh, they'll surely ask you these questions, and with this question, if you answer it very effectively, so we can say, right, um, what your answer will be cascaded to your another question, right? So how I can say, whatever you answer, it will lead to the another question, right? So that also you can do it. So with this script, I'll explain you how you can do it. So yeah. So like system.set property. So this is very important line. You have to write it because sometimes you don't write it right. So he may say, I don't know the mood of interview. So if you should write the complete thing, that will be helpful for you. Okay. So we have this thing system.set property, and here now this come. So we have this is the path of IE because we are using IE as of now. So here you can say left or right node, or you can say it absolute path or relative path. So here in this case we have used right node. So he'll ask you the question, what is right node and what is left node? You can explain him, right? And then you come is WebDriver equals to new of Internet Explorer driver. So this is the definition I have written, that you have to say, sir, WebDriver is an interface and we are creating the object of type WebDriver which instantiating an object of Internet Explorer class. Okay. So if you want to use Explorer class, so you don't need to create an object of again a reference variable of WebDriver type. WebDriver, reference variable of WebDriver. So WebDriver is an interface, and these all classes are these Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Opera. These are all other classes, okay, which implement this interface, So I'm not going to the interface or these things. Just you can explain in that way, okay. So okay, then okay, you can explain this thing. So that's how it will come as a what they'll ask you, what is interface. So you can explain interface, okay. So yes, you should know the Java as well, okay. At least some basic you should know the interface and all. They'll ask you the Java as well. So at least some oops concept they'll ask you. So just better to prepare that as well. If you want me to make a video on interface, I'm very good in interface, so I'll explain you. Not now, not now. Okay. So now come to the this thing. So today I'm very happy, guys. So that's why I'm very in a very fun mood. So it's okay. Please handle it. Okay, then driver.manage.timeouts.implicitly wait. Oh god, this implicitly waits. Oh god. Okay, I have remembered. I'll show you that I went to Thomson Recruiter and they asked me to write a script. I have written. Okay. I have answered all the questions, and at last I have said, so, oh ma'am, I missed this driver.manage.timeouts. But implicitly wait. Okay. They'll ask me, what is implicit wait? What is explicit wait? What is plain wait? Okay. Somehow I managed to answer all those questions, and then they asked me what is difference between these wait and thread.speech. So you have to prepare that as well. So this is one of the questions that you have to prepare. So if you answer him like this, they'll emphasize. You should modulate your tone like that. So if you say implicit wait, you should put more stress on implicit wait. So they'll ask you that you can also say, sir, we have implicit wait, we have explicit wait, we have fluent wait, we have thread.sleep. So for this, if you want this, you'll use this. If you want this, you can use this. You can explain you. If you explain, this login page script in a way, in this way, he'll not ask you any other question. If you, he'll not ask you. If you explain by yourself, if he is not asking, you can explain by yourself. So if he is not asking any question, then definitely, because if you're telling by yourself, he'll not ask you anything, and then he'll got to know that yes, you have worked on it and you are very prepared. So he need not to ask you any question, and you'll get the job. So okay, then come driver.get URL. So the URL which you have to open in your browser. So this URL you can put it in the form of string. Okay. So then this is a simple line. I have a driver.manage.window.maximize. Okay, this layer. So then we have driver.find element, and will refer, right? That's why you are using reference variable. You are referring. Okay. So driver.find element by.xpath. Okay. This is one of the main thing, guys. That by.xpath. I'll give you the advice not to use by.xpath. You can use by.name, by.id, name, by.value. You can use it. What happens when you're writing this expert, because here what you will bring in the system, that you will inspect element by firepath, by firebug. will use all those things to write all those things. Okay, you write the XPath cell. So there at the time you don't have any PC, you don't have any laptop with you, you don't have anything, you have to write with pen. So that will be really difficult, at that time, that how to write the XPath, you don't know. So that's practice it by dot name, which is very simple thing, that if you use a by dot name, by dot ID, it will be good. But on the important note, that please, you should prepare how to write the XPath as well, because you never know what he'll ask. He'll like, okay, write the XPath of this. So at least you should know the context, because it's a registration page. You should know. You should know all the everything. Okay, just but I suggest you first write in the by dot name. Then if interviewer asks you that write in the form of XPath and all, then you'll write. Okay. So what is XPath? Okay, that prepared this question as well. What is XPath? So to locate an element and all, if you wanted, I'll prepare the video. Right now I'm just with it. So what is XPath also you have to prepare. And then what is okay, that dot sign keys. Don't forget to write dot sign keys. Okay guys, you have to write it dot sign keys as well. Well, sign keys is, you can also say, so sign keys we use if you're passing any data in the text box, you'll use the sign keys. Okay. So one more important question that we have in this line is find element and find elements. What is the difference between those? So I have already made a video. We'll go through it, and maybe I have many more questions on that. So don't forget to watch that video as well, because you'll get more video or more question on that video as well, because I am not writing more question on it. I'll just, when I'm saying it, right, I got to remember those questions and I will tell you. So these all things, guys, if this is very effectively, you can, okay, one line I have missed it in this, like click in. Okay, so you can use the click method in that. So okay, you can if you really want the job, you just answer it very effectively, then only you can get it, guys. And be confident, be cool, and be prepared. You'll get the job, don't worry. So this is it. And if you answer in that way, that will really reflect that okay, that person is very interesting towards Selenium. So that's why for each and every line he knows why he has used, you know he has used how he had written this line, so he has a knowledge of it. So you know I can say that if you answer like this, okay, so he'll, at the time of, like, everyone can answer, right? But how effectively you answer, that matters, right? So that impression you have to create. So he'll, if some points you lack also, he'll take you by, the thing is, he explained me very well. Whatever he wrote, whatever he explained me, it was crystal clear to me, and he is a knowledgeable person, he or she. Okay, so guys, it's okay, just chill and prepare. I have not to just chill. Just keep calm and prepare well, prepare smartly, and yes, you'll get the job. So all the best, guys, and please, 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 I'm doing so for you, so please, uh, thumbs up, please put thumbs up on my video, and subscribe my channel, so that oftenly I'll create a video, and that may help you, and that surely help you in your coming interviews. So, and it is not much more time also, it's hardly ever 10 minutes, or you'll get a you will get a notification that I have uploaded, and that time you will see, and then that might have that might help you in your interview, and you may grab the opportunity as well. So I'll end up with this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel as well. So like this video, and all the best, guys. Prepare well.